One of the things that we often have to do as leaders is that we need to convey a message. And we have this opportunity to either convey a message in a way that will inspire people to action, or alternatively, get them completely disinterested, or they just check out while we give this message. Now, our default position in terms of giving information, or if we have to convey an important thing, or is a whole data set of things, right? So we have a slide deck, we build our graphs and our spreadsheets on that slide deck. We have a lot of bullet points, we get the message across because these are important things. We want people to know where the gap is, where our current situation is, where is it that we need to go, what is the gap, and we want people to be serious about solving some of these things. And then we think by giving people more data, perhaps, is a way that we will inspire people to action. But often the opposite of that happens. People don't hear this. They just cannot get engaged around these things, no matter how important it is, because in fact, it's quite boring. So if you need to get a message across of importance, then think about it differently. How do you tell a compelling story? How do you tell a story that will engage people, that will get them to think? Then often the way to do that is not to produce more slides with more bullet points, but to produce a slide deck that can give people, well, what is the big idea that we are after right up front? What is it that we are trying to achieve? Then maybe talk a little bit about all the problems that we have. And the reason why you do this is because people connect with that. They say, yeah, I understand that. Yes, he gets us. Yes, he understands what is in our world. And then you connect with him in that way. And then perhaps what you do with that then is then show them the way. Show them where we are and where we need to go. And these are not with more slide decks, with more data on spreadsheets. This is a visual representation of where we are today and where we need to go. We are here today, we need to be there tomorrow. And then of course there is a place for some data and some decks with spreadsheets. But I think when you tell the story, give people a view of what you've experienced as a leader. What were the things that stopped you at this point in your career, which they are experiencing themselves right now? What are the things that you did to conquer that? Or maybe you know about other people that experience the same thing, or other companies that experience the same thing. Give that story. Tell them how they've been able to fix it. Or alternatively, tell them how those companies were not able to fix it and what the end result of that is. Think about it this way. Do you resonate with a good story? Do you resonate with when somebody tells you a story about the difficulty that somebody had, the issues that they've implemented to fix that, and how they conquered the situation and where they are today? Those are good stories. And this is what people want to hear. This is what people are resonating. Your job is to inspire, to lead, and show the way. Is it a better way to do it with a slide deck with a lot of bullet points? Or is the better way to do it with a slide deck that has a story in? Your personal story, the things that you were able to achieve and conquer. This is the way how we inspire people, not with more data.